Well, good morning, everyone. Carrie from Texas. How are you on this Monday? Monday, the 4th of November. Big day tomorrow. Big week. Let's get ready this morning, getting our makeup on and ourselves ready for this busy week. I hope wherever you are, you had a splendid weekend. Lost my train of thought there, so sorry about that. Okay, what have we done so far? Well, we've done all of our prep, including moisturizers and primers, my Fix and Glow and my e.l.f. primer, as well as my under eye. Today I am using my professional makeup under eye corrector, and we're going to use that this morning just under the eyes to try to help with some of that discoloration. Today I'm going to start with my concealer first. Just want to see if this particular new concealer that I'm using works a little better with it going on first and then putting on my foundation. Just wanted to try something different with these products. You just never know till you kind of play around with them which way works best for you. So I just wanted to try this a little different today. This is my Makeup Revolution concealer. It's a relatively new product, and I'm liking it. It does give me really nice brightness under my eyes. Definitely gives me good concealment. So just want to see how it goes on and then covers with my foundation products. Today I'm going to be using my Tier foundation. So we're just going to see how it works with that. Goes on really nice, I must admit. And it looks pretty good. Now let's get to the tier. I'm not going to use a lot today, just sort of want a light cover today. I do have a couple of errands very late in the day. You just never know what's going to happen through the day, so I do always want to look my best, because when I look my best, I feel my best. And that's always a positive way to start your day, start your new week. It is going to be one of those crazy weeks, I'm afraid. I pray that this week, tomorrow, that our nation finds out who our next president is going to be. It would be nice tomorrow. Whether that happens or not is anybody's guess. It would sure be nice if that's the way it happened, right? And then everyone could just move forward. Should have curled my hair right there and I didn't, so it's going to drive me crazy all day. Okay, that is on. Looks really nice. Really nice. Just going to let it sit for a second while I get out my contour palette. This is my 4-color contour palette. And we're going to just tap. I just tap in here, so I'm grabbing the color. And then we're putting it up on the cheekbone to give some definition here. And here. And then underneath here, underneath my chin. And then do your V down here. It's important to do this V in your neck because it helps to slenderize that neck. Now, if you've got too much on your brush, this is a pretty easy fix. Just take the back of your foundation brush that you had and just sort of blend. If you feel like you went too heavy on that, make sure that's always blended in. You do not want to see just lines of contour. I think that is not very flattering. Okay. Today, obviously, I'm wearing grays, so we're going to use a pencil, a big fat crayon today. But first, let's get some powder going. I'm going to use a big fat eye crayon today to get our gray going. And then we're going to use a darker pencil to get the outline done today. So we're going to be using pencils today. That looks very nice. Love this. Laura Mercier loose setting powder. I do love it very much. I think it's a great, great product. Before we do that, let's get some lipstick on. My lips are very dry from some exfoliating I did last night and again this morning. And this is my Cocoa Shimmer by LA Colors. $4 at the dollar store. You cannot beat that with a stick, right? By the way, did you grab your coffee, a snack, and all of your supplies? I hope so. Lovely iced coffee. Okay, today we are going to be using, let me get my glasses so I can read these both to you. We are going to be using a Absolute is the name of the Absolute New York eye crayon, intense color payoff, long lasting. And let's see, do we have a color name on here? Maybe it is called Absolute. See, it's this very pretty gray color. So we're going to use it. We're going to get that all over our lid. Just going to take it on. And bring it up. So you can see it sort of went all over and then I took it up out this direction, sort of at a slant towards the corner of my eyebrow out here. So I'm putting it on the lid and I'm blending up. And then I am blending up and out in this direction towards this direction. Beautiful gray. Very pretty. It's a shimmery color, as you can see. Then I'm going to come in with one of my, I think this is a Davis pencil. Let me make sure. No, this one is actually a Pixel. And it's called Pro Eyeliner. The color is Strong. You can see it is a grayish, sort of grayish blue. I do like this pencil because it has a smudger on the bottom of it, which is nice as well. So you can use the smudger instead of getting out a brush. Come along on this bottom line here. And here. I'm just going to smudge that out with the bottom of this little smudger here. Okay. That is nice. Now, if you wanted to add a little bit more depth, you could do that. And I would just, if you wanted to pick up a little bit more color, you could come in, and this would be a great accent palette. This is my Blow and Smoke that I love so much. And if I wanted to do a little bit of definition in the transition area, I would come in and I'd pick up one of these gray shimmers. I'm going to pick up the lightest gray shimmer. I'm just going to put it right here in the corner area, just to show a little break. And a little definition in the eye here. And then I would just take it up and blend it outward. Now I'm just going to take one of my really fluffy brushes, just going to sort of blend all of that soft. All right. Then let's take our finishing powder. Let's make sure that we really get lightness under here and in here, in this area right in here. We don't want to see any gray discoloration. I'm also going to take it up underneath. Really making sure to get that under eye area light and bright. No darkness. All right. Looks very nice. Let's go to blush. Now, this weekend I did have a bit of an accident when I was getting ready over the weekend. I was working on my my mascara when I was going to my grandson's christening, and I had something startled me. I was deep in thought, you know how you get, and there was a really loud noise, and when that noise happened, I sort of jerked, and as I jerked, I was literally curling my eyelashes when that happened, and I jerked and I pulled out, painfully so, some lashes out here at the corner of my eye. So, gonna have to watch and see how well those grow back in. I sure hope they do. I think they will. It was at the outer corner of this eye, and It was extremely painful because it was like a jerking motion, which was startling. That's why I did it, because I was literally had this on here and I jerked like that and it pulled those lashes out. Wasn't fun, I can assure you. But they should come back in relatively quickly. I just sort of have to be diligent and make sure my lashes are always clean. And I put some of my lash vitamins on them, and they should come back in. I'm hoping they come back in okay. It was very frustrating when that happened. So be careful when you are curling your lashes. They can come out, and it is painful when that happens. So just FYI. Doing this top coat. Let's go over to this side now. I am really hopeful in a couple of weeks. It's right in this area that where I damaged my lashes. And as you can tell, as I'm putting on my mascara, I'm getting some smudging back there because there's not a lot of lash. There's some, but not a lot left over here. So gotta be careful because it does go straight to the eyelid. Very frustrating and disheartening because my lashes were looking so good. But, you know, things happen, right? Just can't control everything. So we just do with what we can manage with and hope that it looks okay. I am considering getting a little of the small loose lashes and maybe gluing a few in here just to sort of help with the gap that I have right in here. Very disheartening when that happens. Alrighty, let's go to the bottom here. And over here. Just like a little patch right in the very corner that's missing, and some of them broke in half and some of them came all the way out, unfortunately. Very pretty. Now I'm noticing as I'm doing this, this pencil going on when it came on for me, it came on and it looks sort of bluish. So I'm not real happy with it. So how am I going to fix it? Well, I'm going to jump back into my Blow and Smoke palette, which is, you guys know, is my favorite gray palette. And I'm going to pick up a flat matte color, and I'm going to make sure which one is flat. I'm just going to dust over the current pencil with a little bit of this matte gray. I want it to be more gray than I did blue. That's much better. Okay, so it came over the top. Just to try to darken that down a little bit. And it did darken down a little, probably not as much as I would hope, but I don't want to add more and more colors to it because then I'm just not going to be happy with what I have at all. Just come in and let's one more coat. All right. Now, finishing powder, let's make sure everything is really blended in together. I'm going to add a little bit more of my lipstick, wherever I put it. Goodness. Go. And then I'm going to put a little bit of shimmer on top of it. This is my Makeup Revolution Gloss Bomb. It's got a little bit of iridescence to it. All right, how are we looking? Let's get the glasses on and see. Pretty. It is a little bluer than I would like. For sure. You can see that it's sort of gone blue, but it is a gray blue. So I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to let it sit. I may come back in later as I sort of let it sit through the morning and decide whether or not I want to mess with it again. Probably not. Because once you start messing with color on color on color, then it can really just be completely different than you had originally intended. So we'll just see how it sits with me over the next little bit here. But so let me just give you the names again. Eye Crayon Intense Color Payoff Long Lasting Eye Crayon. It says Absolute New York. It's the pencil here. It's a big fat pencil. And then I did come in with the darker gray underneath it. This pencil is a Pixel, and it looks like the name of this one is called Strong. And that is going to be it. Looks nice. Not really what I had hoped for today, but I haven't used this pencil in a long time, so I wasn't 100% sure what how it was going to go on, but it's very, very pretty. It's very feminine. It is a gray. So we'll just see how it goes through the morning. And that's it for me, guys. Have a splendid Monday. If you haven't already voted, please get out and do that. The election is tomorrow. Let's pray for our country, too, that it is a quiet, productive election process and we don't have any issues and no unrest. Whatever you believe or whoever you believe in, you just have to pray that our country gets through this election and we move on to the next chapter so we can begin as we head into the holiday season, knowing, and then into January with our new administration. God bless everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, we're just all about helping each other start our day on our best foot, putting our best foot forward, always presenting ourselves the best that we can. Because when you look good, you feel good, and then you are completely confident. And then you can get out and do anything you want and be as successful as you want, whatever your definition of that is. Remember this too. Never let your age stop you from achieving your goals. Believe in yourself, hard work, faith, love, and dedication. Anything is possible if you believe. Believe in yourself. You are your best and most important supporter. Don't forget that. Have a blessed day. This is Carrie from Texas. I love you. Thank you for your wonderful comments, everybody. I'll see you the next time. Have a good day, everyone. Be safe.